And part of the deal is that Ada is going to give piano lessons to Baines. And Ada becomes absolutely furious about this, because she realizes that she must part from her piano, and she has no interest at all to give piano lessons to Baines, whom she doesn't know that well, although she has used him somehow. So Stuart forces her to go on with this deal. And to give Baines piano lessons. And this is a very important turn in the movie, because then Ada and Baines meet in his hut. And Flora is there also during these piano lessons. And as they proceed, it becomes evident that Baines is out to make a deal with Ada as well. Deal is that eventually Ada will get her piano back. So Stuart trades the piano to Baines, so it's his. But he, of course, realizes how dependent Ada is of the piano, that this is the most important item in her life, and he's willing to give it back to her on some conditions. Baines suggests that for every piano key she will give him one lesson, and when she has given him lessons for each key, then she gets the piano moved back.
Yes,
and she gets it back. And Ada goes along with this, or doesn't quite. She says that only the black keys. So that means less than half.
Yeah.
So, but he agrees to that deal. So that's the sort of final deal. So she's to provide him with the piano lessons, and these lessons, they sort of change in nature with time. It's apparent that Baines is not really out there to learn play the piano himself, and he's open with this when asked about it from others. He says that he's not learning much and so forth, and he's mostly there to listen. Comes out later. This is an example when Baines actually uses his power.
He is forcing her and uses his power to get what he wants. And we would say that she has no other choice in that way. First, maybe. So she agrees on that. She can't argue with that because she needs to get this piano back. So she agrees on that because there is no interest from her side towards him. So we see that for her it's just a business. She wants to get this piano back.
Yes, that's true. And Baines develops the deal with time. So he begins to touch Ada while she's playing. And this part of changes the nature of the whole deal. But at this point, I think Ada feels that she has no choice but to go along with his ideas of a trade. And he also offers more keys during each lesson when she undresses eventually, and he does that too. So she realizes that this will give her the piano much faster. So she goes along with that deal. As we always kind of think about Campion as a feminist
among the directors. Was it really a feministic message there, or we see a oppressed woman doing what powerful men want?
Yeah, I could see it as an anti-feminist message there, where she Ada is forced into a deal by men, by the patriarchs.
And then it's not a secret that eventually she falls in love with him, and then it's kind of like that she maybe this drama with piano is not as strong as it was before, because she finds finally a man who respects her, he loves her, admires her, and then she kind of like, okay, you got it, girl. So there could have been
I think there are several things to it. One thing is that she's forced into this deal because she wants her voice back, and Baines goes through with it and pushes for more and more from her side. But then he drops the idea because he sort of feels ashamed of the whole arrangement, and he loses respect for himself more or less, and feels that no, I cannot go on with this any longer, and decides to give the piano back and stop all lessons right there.
The arrangement is making you a whore and me wretched. I want you to care for me, but you can't.
So this shows that he is somewhere has a conscience also, that his goal maybe from the start was also to get Ada to like this herself, and when he realizes that no, this is nothing that she appreciates at all, and I'm forcing her unwillingly to do this, and then he backs away from the deal.
And this is where we get some, or he gets some redemption in our eyes, because we see that this man has principles. He has he understands that it's not. It can't go on like that. And it's also interesting how the piano itself changes both of men here, and the dynamic is changing, which I really like about it, because we see that we talked how Baines changes and understands the situation, but Stewart is also he loses his power in a way, because it makes him anxious. He slowly realizes that something is going on, and before he get to learn that himself, and he's not as self-confident anymore.
No, and when, that's true. And when the piano is not at home, the piano, when it was in his house, he could use that to threat Ada for his own purposes. That unless he got his way, she couldn't play the piano. Well, now the piano is not even at home, so that cannot no longer work.
So in this way, the piano is we understand that it's kind of like it's a part of Ada, but it's also another character, like fifth main character, I would say, in this movie. And because everything changes after it gets there.
And it's obvious also that it can be used against her. Men can use it against her to get their will. So it makes her vulnerable, this dependence on the piano. That makes her a more vulnerable person.